Let's check in with Elise to see what we can expect. Elise, are you a baker?
I've been baking. It's funny you say that. I did some baking this weekend, made some cookies. Nothing quite as fancy as those items, but they were good. We have a couple left, and we'll keep enjoying those heading into this week. But yeah, a good stress reliever, and hopefully we're all finding those, right? As we move on through this week, we're going to be watching as those rain chances slowly come back. Not really with us as much during the day today, but we have seen some clouds associated with rain off to the north, and you can see that right now on satellite and radar, especially along and north of I-20. You've seen some of those high clouds. Most of the rain, I do think, is going to stay north of the Red River through Oklahoma, but it does kind of keep our sunshine from being quite as bright. You'll have the filtered sun through much of the day today. Still a warm day because of the south wind. Right now 17 miles per hour, gusting to 24 miles per hour, and we're already warming to 75. So we are going to see another warm day, probably a couple degrees warmer than yesterday. 77 from Dallas, 73 right now from Keller, and Burleson at 77 as well. Through the day, watch as those numbers get into the mid-80s. Our pollen count is staying in that moderate to high range, it looks like, through the day today and into tomorrow as well. So nothing too out of the norm there. But what I want to focus on, again, is the low rain chances that we're slowly watching increase. So today, the moisture content is slowly going to be on the increase. We're watching a dry line out across West Texas, and the latest model runs are coming in better agreement that the storms that will provide through West Texas this evening could at least impact our western counties late this evening, closer to midnight, but they're going to be in a dying down phase, so they're not going to last all that long. I don't think we're seeing severe weather out of that, but don't be surprised if you're back around Breckenridge, back around Palo Pinto County, if you see a storm later tonight. We all have a much better chance for storms with a cold front tomorrow night. So fast forward to Tuesday, most of the day period dry, but here comes that front, 8, 9 o'clock. I think we're seeing a quick, strong line of storms moving from northwest and dipping south. And that will continue to roll out of the area probably around 2 a.m. or so in the Wednesday morning period. We're looking at mainly a damaging wind threat, but we could see some large hail occasionally. But I do think because of the nature of that line, we're probably talking damaging winds up to 65, maybe 70 miles per hour. That's again for tomorrow night. After that, we will get some quiet weather. And as you can see, a hot start to the month of May.